Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. So after a long gap, we are back with another video, and hopefully we will keep on posting more videos in the upcoming days. So the purpose of this video is I recently came across a project where I need to plot the truck's route in a real-time map, and I found an amazing a package called Folium, and we will be looking more into this package in the upcoming videos. There will be a kind of series, and this video will be a starting stage for that a marker. So without further ado, we will get into the video. So the official documentation of the Folium package looks like this, and you can see the maps are a bit interactive. So it's just like a Google map, but with a different overview, and you can zoom in and zoom out of the map, so as much as you need. And we will start with the coding part. So first let's try to install this Folium package. I have already installed the package. So if you need, you can install with this pip install command, like all of the packages. And as I already have it, so I get this kind of result for you, you will see some installing progress and all. So we will import the package, and we will start with creating an object for this Folium with the map object. And we will access this map class of the Folium package, and as a parameter we will pass the location parameter. So location in terms, it will have a latitude and longitude coordinates there. We can have a single lat and long, or else we can pass an array of latitude and longitude for that. So we will pick one latitude and longitude coordinate. Let's see, we will pick it a random one there. So yeah, we will take this. We can also pass it as a tuple, so it depends on our project and our preference there. And the next parameter will be zoom start. So this defines like on what zoom level the initial loading of the map should happen. So now we will save the state of this particular object with this API called like map object save, and we will pass an HTML file, like we will save it as an HTML file there. To view the created HTML file, I'm going to use a module called web browser. So this will open the whatever we have created, the map.html in our local browser. So let's open the API called webbrowser.open with our map file, and we will execute this, and we see a map file loaded here. Cool. So whatever location we have given, so that will be taken kind of like a center point, and the respective map data will be created according to that. And with the modified zoom start, we can see we have a more zoomed a map file which like initially loaded with that zoom level. And also we will look about all the supported parameters inside the map class in a very descriptive way, probably what and all are most needed for our coding process or creating an interactive map. And one more thing, we will look about the markers, so which are basically like a pinpointing a location in our map file. So yeah, we will move on to the next parameter with our map class, so which will be the width and height parameters. So the width and height, like it talks about like on what dimensions the map file should get created, and it will be visible in our browser. So I have loaded with 1000, which in terms talks about pixels, and this also takes a string value which will be under a percentage. So let's give it as a 75 percentage, and we will see like how the map data is like loaded. So you can see like based on the parameters that we give, the width and height, it will vary. The next set of parameters will be about zooming. So we will start with this minimum zoom, so which will talk about like on what scale, a maximum scale we can zoom out completely on a loaded map, and followed by this maximum zoom, which will define something like what scale we can zoom to the max in that map. And the final one we already know, the zoom start. So this will be like the initial zooming level. So we will just make some formatting here, and we will load the map on like how it looks. Okay, it looks different. Okay, yeah. Let me just rescale the height and width, and We will load it again. Okay, okay. Maybe I'll rescale a little bit so that I can explain in a better way. So I'll reduce the values of zoom start and the maximum zoom, and on loading that you can see like once we reach the maximum zooming scale we can't zoom more. And yeah, and you can also see that the icon got grayed out, that means like we can't zoom more beyond that. And with our next parameter, the zoom control, we can control the visibility of this zooming icon, the plus and minus symbol which was displayed in the left top corner. So I'm passing it as false, and like with false that means like that icon will not be visible in the generated map file. So on execution we will see the map file. Yeah, so you can see this plus and minus icon there on the left top corner. So for now I'll keep it as true. We'll just execute it to see the results. So the next parameter will be the control scale. This gives information about on what metrics the current map is kind of viewed. So you can see like now it's around 50 or 5 kilometer and like that. So as we zoom, this value will update. And with the parameters false, like this information won't be displayed there. So let's look more into it, just for an example. So I'm trying to zoom in, and you can see like the value has been updated accordingly, like 20-meter precision, something like that. There are a few other parameters belonging to this map class, which we are not going to cover in this video. So a few of them are like the no touch and then the disable 3D, and one more thing is CRS. So this will be like altering the leaflet behavior in the background. So if we see, for example, the CRS, like will modify like how that coordinate should be projected in the map. So most often we don't need them in background, like the leaflet will take care automatically. So, but in case if you need, you can go through this in the official documentation of Folium package. So, anyways, we'll move to the next important parameter. So, which will be like altering the view of the map, whichever we are loading now. The parameter is styles, and by default, we have this OpenStreetMap considered by the leaflet. But we have few more things supported by the our Folium package, and we will see like how that output will look like. Oops. I'm trying to load a tile name statement terrain, and we will generate an HTML file and we will see like how it looks. Okay. So this is one such visualization. Like the tiles will be like a different when compared to the default open street maps we have. And as we zoom, we have a certain set of information available in this terrain. And we have one more thing called watercolor, the statement watercolor. And it has its unique view of a unique visualization when compared to the other parts. Other such styles are CartoDB positron and then the dark matter. So the dark matter will be like a complete dark mode. So few of the support has been stopped from this Folium map for the Mapbox and CloudMate. And we can also pass a custom tile, and for that we have to pass a separate URL for that. So let's see like I'm not having any custom URL now, but we will change the name of this style, and now we can see like it will require another variable called attribute. So here like we see an value exception has been thrown, and it will require a custom URL for that. And now we will move to a next topic. It's markers, and it's basically like adding a pinpoint location to the map. So we will use this folium.markers, and we will pass this location argument. So it's again the latitude and longitude coordinate. And once doing that, so we have to add this particular marker to our existing map. So we'll use this add to a function called and we will pass the or map object as an argument to that. So it simply means this location is getting added to our already created map object. So we will keep the code below, and we'll try to execute and see like how that newly added location marker has been like seen in the map. So it looks good, and if you can zoom, and you can see like it is uh, added at that particular latitude and longitude at a very precision point. The next parameter we are going to see is called draggable. So it enables us to like move that whatever pin that we have dropped in our map. So it takes a boolean value, either it can be true or false. So before executing that, we can see in our map like if I try to move the map, it's like completely a static one. So we'll execute this one, and we can see like when you click that pin and move it around, like you can able to like drag it around like a freeware, and you can drop it anywhere. Now we have created a pin. Let's say I need some information to be displayed when I click on it. So this can be achieved with this pop-up. So it's like a string. It takes a string value, and we can mention like whatever string we need to like display while clicking that. So I'd say like just some random text like I'm here, and when I click on the icon, not hovering, but I need to click on the icon, and it will display like whatever string that we have passed there. And if you want to include an information like while hovering, you need a text to be displayed. So that can be achieved with the next parameter called tooltip. So I'll include some random text like hover me or hover around me, so that like we will distinguish between this tooltip and pop-up. Okay, I missed out a comma there. Okay, we'll execute this, and when I'm hovering over this, you can see like it has a text called hover around me, and when I click on that particular thing, like we have this I am here pop-up. The upcoming parameters are going to be about customizing our created marker. So we will see about like giving a color to that or something like that. So first we will start with this icon. We have this inbuilt parameter or an object for customizing this markers icon. So I'm going to use this folium.icon, and we will pass the color as red. So we will see this how it will be like output. Yeah. So you can see like the blue marker has been changed into like with the red color. The reason like why they are handling this as a separate object is like even this folium.icon has multiple parameters. It supports like different arguments. So we will take it outside this particular marker object. So to avoid the complexity, so we'll create a separate object for that, and we will pass it as a parameter to our marker API call. So I'm giving this color, and there is one more thing called icon color. So which will be like talking about like inside that icon, like inside the marker, it will drop a different color. So first we will see this like how it is like visualizing. So we will pass it as a parameter like the icon marker, and you can see like it's almost same. So maybe like give a different color as a blue or dark red. I think dark red should be fine. Fine. Yeah, we'll execute this, and yeah, it doesn't looks that much good, but I hope like you got the picture like what is this icon color. Next we will see about the different markers supported in the Folium package. Maybe like for an example, if you want to drop multiple pins for your home or a restaurant, something like that, Folium supports a wide range of icon types. So I'll use this home, and we'll load the map again, and you can see the pin as the home image like that. And maybe like I'll include something called glass, and it supports a few other things like envelope or something like that. So yeah, it looks like this. And one more argument like dealing with this, we have something called angle. which will rotate this image at a particular angle. So let's say like I'm defining it as a 45-degree, and you can see like the image has been rotated to a 45-degree angle. Moving forward, we will see about having our custom image in place of this marker, and for this video this will be our last topic that we are going to cover. So let me comment this code out, and we will create a new variable for explaining this. So I'll create a new one. Let's keep it under the same name, and we are going to call this folium.custom icon. So what it will do, it will take a image that we are going to pass it as an argument, and it will plot it like a pin. Instead of that home and default icons we had, we will have the image as a pin for that. So I'm passing this already downloaded image, and you can see that multiple arguments are there, like icon size and icon anchor, something like that. So we will define this size. It will be like in form of pixels. So for now, I'll define it as a 30 cross 30, and we will look uh, how it looks in the map. Yeah. So the image that I have downloaded has a white background. So in case if you have a transparent one, like then the pin will look even more better. So for let me zoom it out. Yeah. Sure. So likewise, we can have a different or even any kind of custom image, like an image of a dog or image of yourself. So it all depends on like what kind of customization we want to do. And that's all for this video, guys. Hope you find it useful. So please comment down if you have any feedback, and we will take it up on the upcoming series. And we will see more about this Folium package in the near future. And finally, if you find this useful, please do share and subscribe if you have not done before. And we will come up with a new series on this Folium apps and other topics. So bye for now, and happy coding.